Welcome to This Explainer. Today, I'm actually reflecting from the quiet of the forest on a pretty profound life transition, inspired by Dave Drew's thoughts on aging. You see, at 65, I'm reflecting on the time I've dedicated to my own personal growth, striving for continuous self-improvement. And this journey, it isn't just about self-improvement, it's also about maintaining mental health as we age, and navigating some of those tricky life challenges. We're going to look at how to set goals that truly matter, ensuring we don't lose sight of what makes life meaningful on this personal journey. Honestly, I'm just a bloke navigating this life stage and trying to make sure I don't let my own standards slip. So let's dive right into this. I want you to think about the relentless pace of the world we live in right now. I mean, look around. Everyone seems entirely obsessed with follower counts, networking, constantly expanding their social circles, and being instantly connected to absolutely everybody else 24/7. It's exhausting, right? Do you find yourself utterly drained by that pressure, that need to keep up with the networking and the endless buzzing notifications? So here is the big question. At 65, what actually happens when you just stop chasing? Section 1, the social shift at 60, redefining our needs. Okay, so when you finally stop chasing, you experience this fundamental, massive shift. It's like a weightlifting. You start craving deep meaning over that constant, deafening noise. It is fascinating to contrast the pressure of youth, that relentless feeling that you always need to be active, always out, always replying to messages, just surrounded by an endless quantity of people, with the absolute clarity of age. It's this liberating perspective of choosing better over more. You're trading the noise for quality peace, deep conversations, and genuine authenticity. It's about prioritizing quality over social quantity every single time. Now, I want to reassure you right off the bat. Stepping back from the crowd, that isn't isolating yourself, and it certainly doesn't mean you're miserable. As our source material brilliantly points out, that's not becoming antisocial, that's becoming honest. I just love that. Age gives you this beautiful, hard-earned permission to simply stop pretending that you enjoy things that actively drain your energy. Section 2. Escaping constant social noise. Why is it that crowded places and superficial small talk suddenly feel so incredibly exhausting? Well, it's because you start to realize a pretty harsh truth about these environments. Most people aren't actually listening to each other. They're literally just waiting for their turn to speak. This creates what we can call the surface-level noise trap. Think about how many conversations stay stuck exactly here. Complaining about the weather, regurgitating the news, endless complaining, celebrity rubbish, and all that social media nonsense. It goes round and rounds in endless circles. It's essentially talking for hours without actually saying anything meaningful at all. But let's contrast that exhausting noise with a simple, profound truth. Real conversations stay with you. Think about those rare, beautiful moments of actual deep connection. Maybe it's having a proper, uninterrupted chat with just one person at the gym, or perhaps it's taking a quiet walk in the woods with your dogs or your partner. Those moments, they don't drain you. They fill you up, and they linger in your memory for days. So what are those real conversations actually about? Well, they're about life and aging. They're about retirement and our regrets, finding our real purpose, checking in on family and health, and honestly discussing our deepest fears and our true happiness. These are the real, authentic things we quietly think about and desperately crave discussing, way more than the superficial noise. Section 3. Seeing through the performance. As we seek out those deeper connections, our perspective shifts again, and our radar for genuine connection, it sharpens dramatically. We completely lose all patience for the act. We can instantly see through people who are just trying to sound more successful, more confident, or more important than they actually are. Because authenticity is no longer about putting on a show to impress your peers. It's about dropping that exhausting performance entirely. It's the immense relief of someone looking at you and saying, yeah, I'm struggling a bit today, instead of putting on a polished, competitive act pretending their life is absolutely perfect. Section 4. Protecting your personal peace. You have spent years, literally decades, dealing with stress, pressure, deadlines, noise, and massive responsibility. Now, at this stage in life, personal peace becomes your single most valuable asset. So let's look at some concrete examples of setting healthy boundaries to actually protect that peace. Number 1, step away from endless complainers. Just walk away. Number 2, cut out unnecessary drama and negativity. And number 3, say no to fake relationships. Now, it's really vital to note that this isn't born out of hatred or bitterness toward anyone. It is simply a strict, uncompromising refusal to allow chaos into a life you have worked so hard to make calmer. The crucial point is this: once you build this calmer life for yourself, you absolutely must actively protect it. You do that by carefully curating better environments and making much better use of your time. Peace is not a given, it is a treasure that you must guard by deciding exactly who gets access to it.
Section 5. The true wealth of aging.
Ultimately, this is all about redefining what a successful life actually looks like. When we were younger, social success usually meant having loads of friends and constant back-to-back plans. But when you finally stop trying to impress everyone, you realize what true wealth actually is. It's made up of meaningful conversations, genuine people, calm environments, and simply feeling understood. Surrounding yourself with genuine people and truly feeling understood matters infinitely more to your well-being than popularity ever could. Life is simply too short to spend it surrounded by meaningless noise that adds absolutely zero value to your day. So, I want to leave you with a final provocative question straight from our source material. Are you wanting fewer people but better conversations? I really want you to reflect on your own journey today. If you find yourself pulling back from the crowds and seeking out the quiet, deeply meaningful moments instead, validate that. It is a beautiful sign of growth. Thank you for letting me guide you through this explainer, and as you navigate whatever comes next on your personal journey, please don't slow down on finding what truly matters to you.